to the channel, fam bam. Welcome back, honey. Welcome back. I am Lady Nika, and we are going to be spending some time together today, honey. We're going to be spending some time together. I got 3, possibly 4 videos to do today. Now, I had intended on calling y'all ass yesterday. I was going to come down here. We was going to talk shit and swallow spit. And I went to see my grandbaby. And then when I got through spending time with him, on my way home, child ran into some car trouble. It took about 3-4 hours for me to get some help. And then today, I'm just not getting ready to record at like 3:20 p.m. my time here in Louisiana. And just got back from the auto mechanic. Child, $832 for some car repair. I ain't used to this shit, bitch. Cause see, I used to have a man that'll take care of that for me, or get on their phone and call one of them, and when something go wrong with the car, they take care of this shit. I don't have to worry about that shit. But child, I had to do it for my damn self. Fuck me up. Fuck me up doing that. But it's okay though, cause I got it done. And all it did was just let me know that I need to update that roller pucker. That's all it was, honey. But anyway, let's talk about Ink Crew Chicago, Season 4, Episode 1, The Takeover Begins. Now, did y'all enjoy the season opening for Ink Crew? Did you? Let me know in the panic. If y'all see me constantly drinking, it's because I'm really parched today. Hold on. See, ooh, baby, I'm sorry, y'all. That's somebody hitting me up talking about going hanging out. But what they talking about, bitch, I'm not finna burn again. I'm trying to get over burns now. But anyway, did y'all enjoy the season opening for Ink Crew? Did you? I hope you did. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. Ooh, okay. Okay, this episode starts off 7 weeks after that so-called vacation they all had, where Kat popped up there at Danielle's request, and everything kind of went hell to hell between Ryan, Kat, and Rachel. And it resulted in Brian saying that he didn't want Kat at the tattoo shop anymore, and everybody disagreed with him, okay? So, we see him, he drove, child. Basically, he drove. He jogged over to Nova's grave. Nova is his sister that was killed some years back, her and her baby, at the hands of domestic violence. So, he go back there. He say, he go to her gravesite, and he's saying that he started the shop as a memorial to her. And, he gathered everybody together to be a part of the vision. And now after that fiasco of what went on at that trip, he not feeling like, they got his back. He feel actually betrayed. He kind of said that they wasn't family. So in a sense, he's like, maybe that was his biggest mistake in the first place, was enlisting people who are not blood. But my thing is this: blood will cut your ass too. Now, sometimes blood won't cut your ass as quick as your people will, but blood will cut you too. I can understand you feeling the way, but just because you can't say because they were not your blood relatives, that's the reason why, you feel like that's one of your biggest mistakes, because it probably wasn't. Now, Miss Charmaine told us that she's still at the radio station, but she also said that she ain't nobody heard from Ryan. That's the big thing. Ain't nobody done heard from Ryan since they left, and it's done been weeks, like I said. Charmaine down there to the radio station still working, but she ain't heard from Ryan either. We got Four and Nikki, they still together, and he doing this music thing still. In fact, Charmaine helped him get booked at some music fest. I guess it's a big thing in the Chicagoland area. Well, yeah, it was. But Nick did go out the country to work, and Charmaine and Lily paired up in there cooking Nikki. I ain't get that. Child, did I miss something? Why they hit? Okay, anyway. Child, Van and Jen come over to discuss why Ryan ain't been around. Now y'all already, you know, y'all really acting like that fallout between Kat and Ryan was a small thing. Like that's something that Ryan should have just got over. No, baby, no. No. That was a huge thing, and y'all basically told him that y'all wanted Kat to stay at that shop regardless of how he felt about it. Then to him, y'all turned on him for her. He needs time and space right now, and Van, you need to stop acting like, it's a minor thing when you know that this was not a minor little incident that went on. Maybe he needed a break because y'all fell out. Okay? Lily Pad shows them a Snapchat video of Dunn getting this dick sucked by some girl, and I was like, child, who recorded that? So we just gonna say fuck Ashley, the new baby, and the wedding. Y'all just, all the shit y'all done been through in a blink of an eye for some gratification. You forgot about your family and everything that you had going on for you. And again, who took that damn video? Who made that video? Cause shit don't just pop on Snapchat. Somebody had to sit there and and film this. Mm. They all end up going to the shop, and first thing they noticed that the sign was gone, the 9 mag sign. Inside, it looked like somebody had ransacked the place. There were bullet holes in the walls. Where the bullet holes come from? Why was 9 mag, covered up? The sign on the inside of the building. I told y'all last season Ryan trademarked 9 mag. He owns the name. Now, they may have all invested in, but he is the owner of the 9 mag brand. It's all Ryan Henry. So he can do that. Van and Lilypad just outdone. Charmaine discovers all Ryan items are gone, so she said Ryan did this. Van goes off like a big kid, like he always do, talking about Ryan don't care about them and all that shit. Now Van, look here, nigga, I love you. Feelings are a two-way street. Y'all ain't reached out to him. He ain't reached out to y'all. To him, y'all dumped on him, and he returned the favor. So y'all just need to chill out, and then, just chill out and start with all the Hulkamania hysterics that Van give us every damn season. Just works on me, girl. Works on me. Now, none of y'all handling this shit right if you really want to know the truth. At the end of the day, y'all forgot this man owns the brand, and he already said Kat could not be there right now. Y'all booked, and to him, he see that as betrayal. So he let y'all have it, and he took his brand. That's basically what the fuck is happening here. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. Ryan ain't innocent here because he was over there messing around with this girl. He was a willing participant. He ain't get raped or none of that stuff. But you have to call a spade a spade. A sing. Both of them was wrong. What should have happened is all of the friends, because y'all were one big happy family. What should have happened was when y'all saw what was going on between Kat and Ryan, that's when neutrality should have kicked in. See, I know how to be friends with two people and they not be cool with each other. What's going to happen is when I'm around you, we ain't going to be talking that bullshit about that person. And when I'm with that person, we ain't going to talk bullshit about the other front. We going to keep this shit professional in this shop. But they don't know how to do this shit. Now, Ashley and her cousin, well, her cousin showed her the snap video, and she moved out of the house into a hotel. She got her baby DJ and the 4-month-old baby there. She said she can't believe John cheated on her. He did it before, a couple of times. Now I understand you being upset, but you gotta, girl, that marriage didn't necessarily mean that man had changed that much. He wasn't gonna just stop being who the fuck he is from his cheating ways. You went back to him every time, so he didn't have a reason to change. All you did was get mad, go away for a while, and eventually you came back. Now I'm not saying this dude right, because he ain't right at all for what he did, but girl, at some point you're going to have to understand that you played a part in the demise of your marriage, because you was willing participant to let him come back into your life every time he cheated. Every time. Then you get mad and y'all break up for a minute, but he knew that you would come back because you never made him pay for the first time. He don't respect you, girl. I ain't saying he don't love you. I say he don't respect you. He think he can play games with you because in the past you have accepted each and everything that he's ever given you. So in a way, you gotta check yourself. You gotta check yourself. Now that chick done cheated with done been texting actually. Violation number 1 through 1,000, bitch. Violation 1. She done told her that she and done been messing around for about a year. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Okay. She needs to shut the fuck up and drink bleach and die. Because you knowingly messed with him despite knowing that he had a wife. So how dare you have the audacity to text that woman? You ain't got shit to say to her. Stay in your lane as a supporting castmate, bitch. That's what side bitches are. They ain't got no lines. They just sit over there and wait. And that's what she should have did. Mm, mm, mm. That she ain't no woman to me with old dick sucking ass slut. So sit your worthless ass down. And I can't respect what the fuck you doing by contacting this man's woman. And I ain't even no big Ashley fan. But right is right and wrong is wrong. You done cheated with this woman's husband. You done been caught down to the Snapchat with his whole dick in your mouth. You don't need to talk to her about shit. You don't have nothing to say to her that really even matter. So why you talking to her? I don't know. She's saying she want a divorce. Take your 4-month-old and your son and girl, just be the fuck out, because this boy ain't never gonna change. I don't never be one to just sit here and say let a relationship die, but in this instance, this situation, let this shit die, girl. Let it go. Now everybody at the shop by now, and on that where's Ryan shit. Why do y'all do this shit? For real. Done, yes, once again, you done messed up. He there looking sad, child. Bro, you gotta fix it. That's all you can do. You can try to fix it. Dunn is a serial cheater, and Ashley made it worse because she took him back each time. You don't have to work like that. You know, it don't have love don't work like that at all. And fuck his sad face, because if he had valued his marriage more, we wouldn't be here today having this conversation on this camera, okay? Now Charmaine telling Van to go talk to Ryan. Van saying he know how he is and he ain't trying to get into no situation. He don't know he gonna be able to go and talk to him diplomatically without running off pure emotions and doing the hulkamaniac shit he like to do. Jen gonna tell him that he can do it. He should be the one to go talk to him, so he say he gonna do it. Now, my Black Ink Crew family, I got love for all of y'all. Chicago. All of y'all know it. Because we in it. But y'all showing, y'all showing the world now what's going on. Y'all showing the world that Ryan Henry was actually the boss. Y'all doing all that chit chatting and trying to push Van ass up to go talk to Ryan. Meanwhile, the shop's still unkept and it's still closed. And y'all ain't making no money. Y'all all sitting there worried about what he gonna be doing, what he doing. Can we talk to him? When he done clearly made his move. So y'all should have been making some plans in your head in that moment. Now, they at the Big Jam Music Fest. Did y'all listen to Charmaine say nobody know where their next paycheck coming from? Boom. Van Johnson, this is an episode review. Okay, I gotta go by the show. I don't matter that Chicago Gorilla, Loyal, Ink Cat, Tad, 9 Mad. I'm just going by the review. Okay, so I'm only gonna follow the script according to what you show. It don't matter what I know on the other side. I'm gonna talk about it as if this is what it is. Okay. I tell you this, bosses don't worry about where their next paycheck gonna come from. I'm just trying to tell you, they don't. Charmaine still got their radio the gig going. We at the music fest thing, and show for perform. I already know that this happened. If some of y'all may have seen it down on IG if you follow it, but I saw it. I saw it. Okay, that's all we gonna say. Now, Ryan and Van do meet up finally, and why they tried to make this shit look so mysterious? Middle of the night, gravel road, headlights, and all of this shit. Child. And did y'all know that Ryan had on all that 9 mag gear? thus proving my point. Okay, this season gonna be lit, y'all. Just stay tuned. I promise you, this season gonna be lit. Now, Van saying that the shop ransacked and they haven't heard from him, and Ryan took ownership and said he did it, and he removed all his things from the shop. Van said it felt like he abandoned them, and he said, "Fuck them." He said, "Y'all did it to me first. Me and you supposed to be friends, but you was down with them hoes." He feel like when that situation went on, if Van wasn't gonna stay neutral, he shouldn't have went on Cat's side. He was supposed to be on his side because he calling Cat his little sister, but Ryan was supposed to be your brother. That's how he feel about it. Van feels Ryan dumped him and didn't care about him feeding his family in the drop of a dime. Ryan pulled out. They both have points. They both got valid points, y'all. They do. He feel like everybody went against him. They feel like he was wrong to try to do what he did in firing Cat, and they stood up. Now, like I said, to keep down confusion, if y'all had love for both of them, nobody should have said nothing. Nobody needs defending, because at the end of the day, Cat knew she was getting into, and so did Ryan. Shit just hit the fan, and all the tea came out. You know, she wasn't gonna stay on the side and keep being his little piece of slut, and it is what it is. That's how he took it. But I feel like they both, excuse me, I feel like they both kind of wrong like that. Ryan told Van that the lease on the shop is up and he not renewing. Van asked what that mean. Ryan said, "Y'all gotta find somewhere else to work." Shit. And of course, Van got mad and said that was some hoe ass shit, and he can't believe Ryan would do that. Child. Now, y'all know I call it down the middle, even if it's against the person that I have favor with in an episode. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Ryan did what bosses do. He made a boss move. Y'all talk to this man like he ain't shit for 2 seasons. Y'all told him what y'all wasn't gonna accept and what y'all was gonna accept. Y'all booked. I understand that you all may have invested, but at the end of the day, that's your boss. That's how you get your coin. This man is 9 Mag. He owns that. And y'all all knew that, but y'all kept being disrespectful to him. I don't care what kind of fuck shit he might have been saying. At the end of the day, if your money was attached to that man, you shouldn't have said a damn thing. And clearly, that's what was the case here. Because he went to that shop, took his shit, tore that place up, and all of y'all have, even when y'all first came to the place and saw that the place was messed up, y'all wasn't trying to do no cleaning up and reopening the shop so money can keep going. Because if y'all was a partner, the way it was portrayed, the way y'all was somewhat saying it in the previous seasons, then it wouldn't have been nothing for y'all to clean up and start taking your clients again and making money. If you're a partner, you would have known that the damn shop lease was coming up due, and it wouldn't have mattered if Ryan decided he wasn't going to be a part of it anymore or not. You all would have been able to just pay the lease up again, change the name, and gone on about your business. But see, everything was attached to this man, proving that he was the boss of this organization right here, about sirs and ma'ams. It is evident. I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Ryan is right. He ain't right, because I understand him being upset, but you do know that these people depend on what you had going on for them to make their money. But if they knew that they depended upon him so heavily, then why did you buck him? See, that's the reason why you cannot mix business with friendships, because people get it fucked up. Just because we cool, we go out, we drink, we party, we do what we do. When we walk inside that building, I am your boss, and there's a certain level of respect that is due to me. That's why a boss is not supposed to be hanging out with them like that, because you have to keep that boundary. You can't cross over, because if you cross over, then they begin to feel like, because you do hang out with them and y'all drink and party together, when a situation arises and they want to voice their opinion, they're going to feel like they can do it, and they can even book you. And that's what happened on this show. That's what we watched happen for the last 4 seasons that they've been, the 3 seasons that they were on, that this shit happened. That's what brought us to season 4 with the takeover, with the breakup. You really can't get mad. Shit like this happen every day in the business world, and if you ever been a business owner or currently is one, you know this here. People decide that they want to cut out of a situation because it's best for them. You don't know, maybe because he want to be with Rachel and Rachel not comfortable with y'all, even though she shouldn't have nothing to do with that. That's the man, that's the woman that he has chosen to be with. He chose his woman, okay, and she influences how he act. Now, should he have let her be that big of an influence to where he go in there and tear up his own shit? No, she shouldn't have did all of that. Shouldn't have been that damn important. But I can definitely understand her saying, look, if we gonna be together and I know you done had sex with Kat, I'm not gonna be okay with you having her in your shop. He had a right to call that decision. He had a right to do that, even though it's fucked up. He had a right to say, she had a right to tell him, I'm not gonna be able to be comfortable and try to heal from what we've been going through in our relationship as long as you got this girl here. And Kat, when you opened your legs to this man and found out that he was going back to Rachel, you should have never dealt with Ryan on that level like that. You don't mix business. I always tell y'all, I told y'all, you don't get your dick and your paycheck out the same building. Now, because of a one night, a fling, basically, it ain't even no one night stand, it was a fling. A fling has broke up this whole crew. Because you and him made a selfish ass decision to mess with each other. Everybody in this shop has been affected by it. But my point in this matter is, for seasons, it's been rumored and you know, people have made innuendos stating that maybe Ryan did not have ownership. Apparently, he was a big part of this shit, if not the shit, because they walking around talking about how they gonna feed their families if he don't open the shop back up and renew the contract. Say what you want, and I'm not biased. I'm not biased. I mean, I'm calling this shit like I see it. I got love for the entire cast and crew. Has been that way since season one, when they episode one, season one. I've been a rider with these people. So, and I do have some, you know, behind the scenes shit, but that ain't the point. They know, and I've said it several times, when I review this show, I'm gonna call it according to what is presented to me on that TV screen. It don't matter what the fuck I know behind the scenes. Y'all don't know it, so it doesn't matter. What matters is what's going on right now and what we seeing, and the fact that Ryan proved who was the boss of their establishment. Now, if they was all bosses, then they wouldn't be stressing about him not being involved in this shit. It'd have been like, okay, he made his decision, he dissolved our business relationship, let's move on. Now they bosses now. They are, because everybody got something going now. But in that moment, and for the last few seasons, all of them was dependent upon what this little light bright could do. And he did that. He showed y'all. The boss spoke, and y'all got a week to figure out what y'all gonna do, because you done messed up the family, and it just is what it is. It just is what it is, you know. Ryan done set up him shop at a nice hotel, and he got some damn team player. I think I think he either NFL or NBA. I don't know who he was. He was an athlete. He was a high end client named Push or some shit like that. What Ryan was doing was bad gathering, while they still sitting over in a shack shop, chittering and chattering. See, I tell y'all, it's not what you do sometimes, but how you do it. He executed this flawlessly. He really did. Was it right? That's a matter of opinion. I gave y'all my opinion, but it happens in business, like I say all the time. Rachel was there, and Ryan said they had to work through a lot of shit, and she helped him see that the crew was trying to ruin them. Now, bitch, hold on. No. First of all, let's talk about Miss Rachel. Rachel ain't want no parts of Ryan Henry on season one because she was too busy still running behind Jeremiah, so she didn't give a fuck about him. It was only after she saw that this show was a hit and it would be renewed season after season is when she decided to come back into his life and invest in him. She didn't like them because they had a close bond with him. And if you ever deal with a person with an ulterior motive, they ain't gonna want to have you around nobody else that may can influence your opinion. She was trying to basically make him feel like they didn't love and respect him. That wasn't what was going on. He let them get too comfortable, and I don't think he needed to leave. What he needed to do was sit down and have a serious talk, implement rules, and stand by them no matter what, because it was love between all of these people, and it should still be there despite this break that they've had with one another. So no, they wouldn't. You didn't. She didn't help him see shit. What she did was come in and be a part of the Great Divide. Be one of the catalysts in the Great Divide. Okay, that's what she did. Rachel felt threatened by Kat because she thought Kat was gonna be able to take Ryan away from her ass too. That's another damn thing that she felt. Ashley ended up going to the house to try to get some damn clothes while Don gone, but of course it was a setup because Don came in there and they had to have that conversation. She said she disgusted by even looking at him right now. He said he didn't think about the consequences of his actions and he's sorry. She told him that he cheated again. You cheated on me again. He said it was a one night stand, and she get mad because she know he's sitting there lying in her face because this girl has texted me and told me everything that was going on, and she showed him that. He tried to tell her the girl lying, but no, he's lying. And I say to Ashley, he gonna tell Ashley she making that girl relevant. Ashley told her, now when you fucked her, you made her relevant. And he did. You on a hit TV show, seen by millions of viewers every week. People know who the fuck Don is. Women will come after you for the sole purposes of making you getting down with you and extorting money from you, or else embarrassing you all down to the social media sites just for some fame, honey. People will do anything when you gotta live, baby. When they with more money, more problems. Okay, so he did this to himself. He asked her not to take his kids away, and she said she would never do that because he a great dad, but he was a broken husband to her. She said she accepted his cheating in the past, even accepted the break baby, and loved her like she hit her own. But she can't keep standing there with him, and he keep hurting her. And he had the nerve to say he hurt too. Well, motherfucker, you hurt yourself because you had the power of not pulling your dick out. You had all that time. It don't happen that fast. It ain't like you ran up on each other and she, you tripped and fell and your dick ended up in her mouth. You pulled your pants down. Y'all had time to think. You had time to rethink that decision before she put the top of her lips up on the top of your dick. You had the power to make a decision right then, and you opted to not do it. And this is the results. She said they done. That's it. They finna break up. And I ain't gonna lie, I hope she do find her son. She could do better than this. Because he's not going to change. He ain't finna change. And he don't have no respect for her, because any man that respected his woman wouldn't do something that would hurt her and humiliate her like this. Van ends up going back to the shop and telling them that Ryan said he felt disrespected and he's not coming back, and that the lease is up in a week, and they all stunned, shocked, mad, and feeling in their feelings. Like I said, had they done this the right way, we would not be here. We are here because they did not do this shit the right way. First and foremost, Ryan knew that there was a possibility that he was going to want to be back with Rachel. You should not have been dealing with Kat at all. Kat, you are a businesswoman. I know y'all like to spread y'all poofs around these shops and stuff because they do it on New York too, Donna. But you cannot, you can't show your teeth to every man you meet. Okay? So you shouldn't have never done that. And because you guys did that, it's caused the rift in this relationship with everybody. Not everybody has to figure out what their next move gonna be. Because Ryan and Kat made a selfish ass decision and pulled everybody into the mix. That's how I feel about it. But I'ma say again on my way out the door. All these seasons, it's been arguments about who on Nine Mag, who's the boss. Like it or not, y'all saw on this opening premiere for season 4 who was the boss. Because while they over there in that ransacked, unkept ass building trying to pick up the pieces of their broken ass lives and figure out where their next paycheck gonna come, he over in a class ass hotel tattooing high end clients, moving on with his best good life. He snatched his brand and they fucked him up, thus proving that they were not as much bosses as they were saying or leading the public to believe. Now it's time to pick the pieces up and show and prove. You still got families to feed, so make your next move your best move. Now, some of y'all might not agree with this review, and that's fine by me, bitch. That's fine by me. I like to agree to disagree, okay? That's what we can do down here. But that's it. That's all I got to say. Them motherfuckers for seasons been running around here playing checkers. And in season 4, that motherfucking Ryan showed y'all he was playing chess all the time. Checkmate, bitch. And I'm out.